This comes on the same day Ukraine's leader, Volodymyr Zelenskyy, spoke directly to the United States Congress, asking for help.
My colleagues,
I wish you to be the leader of the world. Being the leader of the world means to be the leader of peace. We are fighting for the values of Europe and the world, sacrificing our lives in the name of the future.
Members of Congress from North Texas praised the Ukrainian president's speech before Congress today, but they do have some disagreements over exactly how the United States should respond. Our political reporter Jack Fink with us now. Jack, what are they saying specifically?
Well, Doug, the disagreements center around President Joe Biden's response to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Republicans, Senator John Cornyn and Congressman Pat Fallon, say he's not strong enough against Russian President Vladimir Putin. But Democratic Congressman Mark Vesey disagrees, saying the president has acted appropriately. At a news conference with other Republican senators today, John Cornyn of Texas criticized President Joe Biden and his administration for not giving Ukraine access to more weapons that their president has requested.
The Biden administration's timidity in the face of this evil needs to end, and end today. And we should not dictate from Washington, D.C. what sort of weapons they can get access to.
A city that is under missile.
Ukrainian President Zelenskyy pleaded with members of Congress to send him more air defense systems and weapons to protect their citizens from Russian bombardments. Last week, President Biden rejected an offer by Poland to send Soviet-produced MiG fighter jets to an American airbase in Germany that would be transferred to Ukraine. Congressman Pat Fallon of the 4th Congressional District in parts of Collin and Denton counties criticized President Biden's decision.
So for the president to be drawing these arbitrary red lines on himself, he should be deterring Vladimir Putin, not allowing Vladimir Putin to deter him. If you want to stop a bully, you're eventually going to have to face him down.
But Congressman Mark Vesey of Fort Worth said while he believes the MiGs would be helpful to Ukraine, the U.S. can't be seen as acting alone and that all of NATO's members would have to agree to this. And he defended President Biden, saying he is trying to keep the U.S. from being dragged into a war with Russia.
You know, it's one thing to pound your chest from the outside, but when you're sitting in that Oval Office where the president sits and he has to make all of these decisions, it's much easier said than done.
Congressman Vesey says he believes that President Biden's sanctions against Putin, hitting him in the wallet, are the most powerful and effective tools he can use right now without placing American troops in harm's way. Doug?